y'all doing? I'm so excited to be here for another episode of Weekend Shenanigans. Oh my goodness. How y'all been? How was y'all weekend? I hope y'all are like digging my coordination. See, look, coordinate. I know. We're going to be talking about coordinating all of your efforts, like, with everything that you do, your brand identity. See what I did there? See what I did there? Right? So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be talking about coordinating your efforts and making sure that we do all of the things. But of course, it's so quiet in here. So, I got to like put some tunes on and stuff. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's it. Oh my gosh. How y'all doing? I'm so excited that you joined us for another episode. We're going to be talking about brand identity tonight, and why it's so important for you to be consistent all the way around. So it's Weekend Shenanigans. Right? We're going to DIY this thing. I know, right? Oh my goodness. If you don't know me, my name is Michelle Lawrence with LBC Branding. I help you stand out so that you can make your mark in the world. The way I do that is with my MARK method, which stands for mindset, authenticity, revenue, and knowledge. I do that via classes and courses and social learning just like this. So what are you waiting for? It's time for you to make your mark. Okay. So look. This is what we talking about today. We talking about, ways to kind of be consistent with your brand identity. Last week, we talked about brand identity, and, we had a little something, just in case you missed it. This is what you missed, okay? This is what you missed.
In case you missed the last episode of Weekend Shenanigans, we spoke about 5 tips that will help you develop the ideal customer for your business. Customer avatars help businesses understand what customers want and need. Plus, we shared a free customer avatar worksheet that will make the process a lot easier. Download your free customer avatar worksheet at lbcbranding.link/avatar. Join us Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern for a live tutorial on our YouTube channel. You can find us everywhere at LBC Branding. It's time for you to make your mark.
So we're just going to push that just a little bit further tonight. So just in case you missed it, check out that video. It's on the channel. And speaking of channels, if you happen to be watching and you haven't hit that like button or hit the bell notification, what are you waiting for, boo? Look, it's time for you to make your mark. I'm wearing it on my hat, right? So anyways, I'm so excited. I'm so excited that you guys are here with me. So let's talk to the family. I see my fams in the house. Hey, Obs. Hey, boo. Hey, how you doing, boo? I'm so excited you're here. And my boo, hi, my sissy. My sissy is in the house. Hey, girl. Hey, yes. Hats off to you, boo. I'm so excited. And of course, hello, Miss Keely done did it. Hey girl, hey, I'm so excited you're here. Yes, we bat signal each other. I love you guys so much. You have no ideas. And Lainey, hey boo, I'm so excited you're here too. Yes, you already know. Coordinate, okay? Coordinate. That's what we're gonna be talking about tonight. So, oh my goodness, so excited. So let's talk about this. I got a whole presentation and everything, right? I know, right? I got a whole presentation and everything, and I'm going to try to be as succinct as I possibly can because, girl, it's a lot of stuff going on. My real life and my pretend life. Oh my goodness. The whole life is a lot of stuff going on. So I am so excited to bring you this. We're going to be talking about more brand identity and how to be, how to coordinate and make sure that all of that stuff is, well, right. Oh my goodness. Hey, Miss Eileen, how you doing? Yes, I'm so excited. We're going to talk about 4 places in particular where you need to have this succinct. And so let's do this. Oh my goodness. Valley Val. Hey, boo. Oh my goodness. I'm getting so excited and so distracted. But you know what? It's all good. I'm so excited you guys are here. Thank you so much for showing up. I love you, people. Love you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. So, all right. So let's just pop right into it. So we're going to talk about, of course, I got all of this stuff all set up here for you, right? Right here. Oh, I already started. Darn. Here we go. Back. There we go. Okay, so now let's talk about these 4 places where you want to be consistent. Okay, I just gave you a sneak peek. The first one is this right here, your website. Okay, all right. So yeah, we want you to be consistent there. Because usually, well, first of all, let's talk about why it's important. Why is it important? Consistency is extremely important because it brings your name recognition to the forefront, right? This is how your folks see you, right? And usually they see you through all of these different things. The first one we're going to talk about now is the website. So the website usually is the first element that a client would see when they come to visit your situation, right? So some of you may have a website, some of you may not, but for those of you who do, you really only have like 10 seconds before they're on your homepage before they're even making a decision whether or not they want to do business with you. This is your first impression, right? And remember, your identity is an emotional feeling that your customers will feel when they interact with your brand. Okay, how do they feel? And so you got 10 seconds. And now with the era of TikTok, you got less than that, honey. Okay, you got way less than that. So, it's like 3 seconds. 3 seconds when they look at your site and be like, yeah, okay. Next, and they keep scrolling. So you want to stop the scroll. Okay, and so that's one of the first places that you would want to make sure that you do that. Okay, so the next place that we want you to do that is here. Boom, your social media platforms, right? So, you know what? Before we do that, let's go back to here. So I wanted to lead by example and kind of show you what my site looks like. Okay, so I wanted to show you what my site looks like. So yeah, it's one thing for me to say stuff, but it's another thing for y'all to actually see what it is that I'm talking about. So let us go ahead and show that, shall we? Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, all right. So let's start with the website. All right, so here's my website. Okay, and so you can see this is like my homepage, the homepage of my website, and I basically have like who I am, about me, some news about some of the things that we talk about, my blog, which is here. I use WordPress. Some people use Kajabi. Some people use, ClickFunnels and all different kinds of things. But this has been my journey, and I've liked it so far. I mean, it's not, it's a journey, and so I'm loving it. I also have like my YouTube channel embedded in my website, as well as my Instagram page and all this kind of stuff. So the next thing we're going to talk about is social media. And so I wanted you to notice something. I don't know if you notice anything. Okay. I want to know if you noticed. Did you notice it yet? Okay. Look at the colors. Look at the font. Look at, the layout, all of that. Just look at it. Okay. Just look at it. Just look at it. Okay. So now let's go to our social media platforms. Why you want to have, be consistent on your social media platforms? I'll tell you why. Okay. This is continuing what they would see from your website, right? So some people might not even have a website. However, you might be on social media. So you want to make sure that you kind of get all of your things, looking tip top, right? From your Twitter to your Facebook to Instagram, whatever it is that you do, you want to make sure that you're using the same fonts, the same colors, the same logos, everything, so it looks like a cohesive, coordinated effort, right? So now let's go to my let's go to the next scene here. So let me show you. We talked about all the things. Some people are on LinkedIn. You got to think about LinkedIn also. If you're on, like on the professional side of things, you got to think about, some people have like other things like Twitter and WhatsApp and all these other things, but you want it to be, coordinated. Exactly, Miss Eileen, coordinate. Exactly. So the next thing I want to show you, let's go back to here. Let's go back to my social media. So I wanted to show you. So first things first, here's my YouTube. Once again, leading by example. I want you to see coordination, right? So I have some of the same graphics that I'm using, the font, the colors. Of course, everything got leopard print on there. It's a little bit of leopard print. I can't overwhelm you guys with leopard because, not everybody could take it, okay? Not everybody could take it. But even down to the thumbnails, guys, right? Notice there is some cohesion here in my color scheme and in my fonts and all that kind of stuff, right? I got my shorts, I got all kinds of different things here, like different playlists already set up, but I don't know if you noticed that it's pretty cohesive. Okay, now let's hop on over to, oops, I forgot, I gotta turn that down. To my Facebook page. Now, Facebook and I have a love-hate relationship. So we have a love-hate relationship because sometimes I love it and sometimes I absolutely hate it. But it's worked for me. I've had this page now for a very long time, but now I'm showing you the page as myself, not as my profile, not as my profile. So notice the branding is the same across the board, and I use the same fonts and the same colors and everything to try to keep it as uniform as possible, so that when people come to my social media sites, it's like, oh, okay, she thought about it. It's not a hodgepodge of just crap just thrown up there, right? So it's a lot like she thought about it. And then last but certainly not least, I'm going to go to my Instagram page. Now even though I've had my Instagram, I had 2 Instagram accounts. I've had this Instagram page for a while, but I haven't really done anything with it. But, okay, coordinate. That's going to be the word of the day. The word of the day today is coordinate, okay? Because I want it to look a certain way. I don't want it to look a hot mess. I don't, I want it to, it's a beautiful picture. And what this picture is telling you is that I'm a little OCD. This is exactly what it's telling. It's giving OCD at its finest, y'all. It is giving OCD at its finest. So, but yeah, so now, okay, so we talked about the website, then we talked about social media platforms. So the next thing we're going to talk about now is all company communications, right? Okay, so what do you mean by that? It means your letterhead, invoices that you send out, emails that well, we're going to talk about email in a minute, but your logos, your fonts, your colors, anything that comes from your company, it needs to be cohesive. Oh my goodness, I got something to show y'all. Hold up. I didn't pull this out ahead of time, but I just thought about it. And I remember I made these a while ago. I made them in Canva, y'all. I do everything in Canva, but anything that goes out from my office will have this card, right? And so I have these cards. Of course, my business cards and things like that. It all has the same kind of fonts, the same coloring. There's my logo, all of my stuff on there. And so like when I do interviews, it's really an interview card. So I put my notes on the back of the card. So like if I'm interviewing someone and if I wanted to jot down some notes, like when you watch The View or you watch like some of those other talk shows, they always have a card in their hand and it has whatever the logo of the show and all of that. It has all of that on there. Coordinate, okay? Coordinate. Yes, that is exactly the word of the day is coordinate. Okay. So yes. So, everything that comes out of your office, make sure that it's cohesive. All right. All right. So the next and the last tip is this: your email marketing campaigns. Yay. Okay. So look, right? So just like your business cards, your logos and everything, all of that needs to be coordinated as well. It does. It does. So yes, everything that leaves your office, right? You want to make sure that it is a good representation of who you are, who your business, who you are. It has to be appealing to your target audience, right? Because when they see it, you want them to be like, oh, okay, yeah, this one, she got her ducks in a row, right? It's a first impression. You never get a second chance to make a first impression, okay? And so you want to be so organized. Most people don't really think about that stuff. They just don't. They don't think about that stuff, and they're like, okay, I'll get to it. No. It's the whole package. It's a visual representation of who you are. Okay, part of everything that you send out. Take into consideration the culture of your business. Is it like really like super important, very like, let's say for instance in healthcare, I'm a nurse, I'm in healthcare, and so everything that we send out has to be a certain way, right? Because it's we have to think about people's health and all this other kind of stuff. I wouldn't send out anything flippant or anything that would be a bad representation of the hospital that I work for. I would never do that, right? You have to think the same way about your own personal business. So you got to think about it. Okay. All right. So the moral of the story is, let's go back. The moral of the story is we got to think about your website. You got to think about, come back. You got to think about your social media platforms. You got to think about all the communications that come from your office, as well as, email campaigns and things like that. You got to coordinate and tie all those things together, all those pieces together to, that, because it represents you, right? It represents you. And I don't know about you, but what did we say the word of the day is? Coordinate. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Look, and we already under. It is 7:21. Okay. We gonna be out of here. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I hope you enjoyed, this presentation. So of those 4 places that you need to make sure that your brand identity is consistent, you want to make sure that all of those things, you take all those things into consideration. If you haven't already thought about it, definitely, think about it, get your stuff together. But let me tell you what's coming up soon. What's coming up next, as a matter of fact, I did have the graphic ready for it, but you know what? You'll see it next week. And of course, in case you missed it, I'll have that there for you too. But we're going to dive deeper into all of those little things. So like, if you don't already have your logo situated, if you don't already have your colors situated, figuring out what the purpose and why you're in business and all that kind of stuff, those are the things that nobody ever really talks about when it comes to branding. Because, to me, it's like, everybody's thinking, oh, a flashy logo and some colors and this and that and all this other stuff. You got to do all of that personal work up front before you get to the colors and the palette and all that good stuff. So I'm going to be delving deeper into those different subjects each week so that we can kind of like, get those things on board. I can help you through that so that, it wouldn't take you forever like it took for me. Okay. So anyways, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Dina, for putting up my merch stuff on there. Of course, that's the next part of what we're going to talk about. Of course, if you want to support the channel. Ooh, girl, having a hot flash right now. If you want to support the channel, you see this fan right here? This fan right here, girl, okay? That's the reason why I sell them. Because I'm a woman of a certain age and I need fans, okay? Just go with that. Anyways, but yes, you would help a sister out by going to my merch shop, which is lbcbranding.link/merch. And there's all kinds of goodies on there, So if you would like to support the channel and, pick up this hat, right? This is a cute hat, right? Look, and I found this in the gift shop at the hospital this week. I was like, oh my God, it matches my hat. So of course, I had to have it, right? But if you want to get the t-shirt to go with it, you see it's on your screen right there. It's this is what we talk about here, which is making your mark. Okay. So if you don't know, my words are make your mark. MARK stands for mindset, authenticity, revenue, and knowledge. Okay. So it's time for you to make your mark. So what are you waiting for? Right. And so the last little bit that we're going to talk about today, the question of the day is this: are you consistent with your brand identity? And the word of the day today is coordinate. So if you are not consistent, I would hope that hopefully you hear this and then think about that some more so that you can further build that into your brand. I'm so excited that you were here with me today. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for joining us. And we will be back here again next week at 7:00. And look at here. We are ending early today. Okay. So, leave me a message in the chat below. If you have questions, I will come back and answer those questions. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, I see all my people in the chat down below. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're getting something out of it. Thank you, Lainey. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Dina, for dropping the link in the chat. So I'm super, super excited. And we're going to end this today. Okay. We about to be out these. I was going to say a different word, but I can't say that. We about to be out. Okay. So, deuces until next week. We'll see you next week. Take care.